Friends, mortgage in this day and age could be a very interesting topic, but today we have Hardik.
My name is Hardik Munjal, and I'm an experienced mortgage agent with Dominion Lending Centers.
The interest rate spiked up quite heavily like we have never seen before. And over the last course of 1 year, maybe, the government has slowly brought it down.
Usually you talk about like 8 to 10 transactions a month, but nowadays it's like barely some people are getting any business. But I just want to thank you for introducing me to your brokerage. First of all, helping me grow my network.
And what can you say about that? Do you help people with refinancing as well?
Yes, Mr. Jeevan. The problem is there's no equity in the property anymore.
Do you think people will be more active in the market, whether we're buying homes or mortgages?
Buyers know it is the right time to get in 100%, right. Because since I mentioned that there's no equity in the houses, which means the houses are listed for a very decent price, like a very lower price. That's what I can say.
Friends, mortgage in this day and age could be a very interesting topic, but today we have Hardik, who is an expert when it comes to getting the mortgages done for you. And with that, we introduce Hardik. Hello, Hardik.
Hi, Jeevan ji. How are you?
I'm doing very well. If you can officially or can basically introduce yourself, you and your company, please.
My name is Hardik Munjal, and I'm an experienced mortgage agent with Dominion Lending Centers. I've been in an industry for a while, and I just love what I'm doing.
Excellent. And obviously, when we love what we're doing, the work does not seem like work because you enjoy. And I know myself being in real estate, and I can work 12 hours a day and go home fresh because this drives you. So I can relate to that.
100%. When I talk to my clients, my realtors, my leads, they always ask me till what time I work. I tell them I'm a 24/7 guy and I'm always available for you. So this is what I have, and I just love to help people.
Excellent. And I know there's been a lot of changes that has happened in this past 2 years, because the interest rate spiked up quite heavily like we have never seen before. And over the last course of 1 year, maybe, the government has slowly brought it down. And how has that impacted this mortgage companies?
Honestly, when we were seeing a slump in real estate, that was the time I entered in this industry. When I was transitioning my career, I was experiencing challenges since there are not a lot of deals that are happening as compared to the previous market. But people, they're always looking for some genuine help.
Mhm.
They're always looking for honesty, and that is what I always work upon. And I was able to connect with a lot of people during
Okay.
this market,
Okay.
which has helped me to know more. But no doubt, market is still very low, at its lowest point.
Mhm.
Transactions are pretty slow. I mean, usually you talk about like 8 to 10 transactions a month, but nowadays it's like barely some people are getting any business. But I just want to thank you for introducing me to your brokerage. First of all, helping me grow my network. This is how I think we should take this opportunity. Just keep networking in the slow market so that we know each other more well.
Absolutely. Now, I know refinancing is also a thing in this day and age,
Yes.
because a lot of new deals are not happening, but people are taking their equity out of their homes and maybe using that toward purchase of maybe a house
Yes.
for their kids or something like that. And what can you say about that? Do you help people with refinancing as well?
Yes, Mr. Jeevan. The problem is there's no equity in the property anymore,
Okay.
which means even if they have to still go out, find a better rate, or try to reduce their monthly mortgage payment, they still have to qualify for the new interest rates. And since there's no equity, uh, people who are looking to consolidate debt or they want to reinvest, they are just seeing no numbers in their property nowadays.
And you know, when you're saying there's a decline in people getting mortgages, right? But it's not a secret. It's not only mortgages, but even if we look at homes, condominiums, or real estate sales in general that have declined, and there's no two-way about that.
Yeah.
Okay, there might be an exceptional person or brokerage that has done an outstanding figures. But having said that, I assure, and we're talking about the stats here, it's not my stats, it's not yours, but generally speaking, yes,
Yeah.
we have taken a hit in last 2 years, but a lot of people, I think, got scared with this tariff stuff, and
Yes.
then came the elections, which finally has happened. Do you think now that the dust has settled, do you think people will be more active in the market, whether we're buying homes or mortgages?
Honestly, from past 1 month, we there were hardly any buyers before in the market. But honestly, from past 1 month, when they know about the tariff situation and the political situation in Canada, buyers know it is the right time to get in,
Right.
100%. Because since I mentioned that there's no equity in the houses, which means the houses are listed for a very decent price, like a very lower price. That's what I can say.
Yes.
So it's a big opportunity for the new buyers, and definitely we are getting a lot of calls regarding it.
Okay.
We are doing a lot of pre-qualifications for the new buyers, and since the new bank policies has have increased the 10% cap, right? The buyers are now interested, and of course, we are gonna see a drastic change within like few months.
Okay, now talk about drastic change. I know that people that purchased homes and condos 2, 3 years ago, the appraisals are not coming in right now. So how do you overcome when the appraisals are coming 100 to 200,000 dollars less than what they purchased for 2 years ago? How do you guys tackle that?
Honestly, I do not want to lie about this situation because there is no point of saying that we are trying to arrange funds through like any other way,
Okay.
which is like totally putting our clients, which would totally put our clients in a situation. The clients would get in such a situation where the appraisals are not really coming in. Uh, Only VTB options would
Okay.
make them lucky. Otherwise, the clients would have to bring up with the cash. Otherwise, most of the transactions that we are seeing nowadays are landing up to litigation.
And what I can suggest to you guys, as a viewers, if you know the appraisals are gonna come well below your purchase price, which you purchased 2, 3 years back, I said be proactive. Okay, look at what the market value is. If you need assistance from any one of your realtors, let's say you have bought something from our own Home Life Jeevan Realty Realtors, do approach them well in advance, 6 months, 1 year in advance. And similarly, I think they can approach you, okay, if you want the advice how to overcome that.
Yes.
But definitely, you will need to come up with extra cash one way or the other. If you feel that you can just throw away that house or not close and the builder's not going to go after you, you're mistaken.
Yes.
Yes, builders are all different. It can, one builder might tackle that situation different from the other, but they are expecting to close.
Yeah.
Okay, so please be proactive. Try to have those funds well in advance, whether you have to get a vendor take back from the builders or any person. And same thing will apply to large other land deals as well. Be proactive, and that's the best thing.
The second thing I would like to add up in such a situation is where you guys know that appraisals are not coming well and you would need that extra cash. Just don't worry to refinance your existing property. See, if you see any little equity in your existing home, just don't worry to refinance it. I know people are always scared of the high lending cost associated with refinancing whenever they want like take out equity. But imagine in a situation where the market prices are very low, and in future, if the market changes, the only thing is going to go up is the value of your own houses. So just to close on the pre-con projects, which have a lower value right now, get into refinancing, get in touch with the mortgage agents just like me. I can really help you to refinance at a lower cost. Of course, I've been working with like huge amount of lenders who have very decent lending fees, and even the interest rates, they're like pretty low that we can get. Not always these things are expensive. If you find some genuine people working for you, you might get the best deal while you refinance.
And if you can share your contact information, please, how the viewers can contact you and if they can possibly meet you as well. We want to,
You guys can call me at 647-804-4590. Start discussing your scenarios well in advance. We can have one-on-one meeting. You guys are more than welcome to come to my office, or we can just schedule something at Jeevan's office as well. I can help you prepare for such a situation, and trust me, if you're working with genuine people, don't worry about the high fees. The priority is like the transactions have to close right now.
there you go. Hardik is there. So if you guys want to refinance, whether you want to look towards appraisals, want to be proactive, want the best mortgage rates, Hardik is the person to call. You can either meet him at his own office, or if you want to meet us at the Home Life G1 Realty office, which is located at 2260 Beauvais Drive East in Brampton. That's Unit 202. We can meet you here as well. So with that, thank you so much, Hardik, and
Thank
we
you
look
so much.
forward to having you on our podcast
Thank
very
you.
soon again.
Thank you for the opportunity again.
Thank you so much.